And welcome to Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. Game number 2 of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, joined by John Reynolds here as we get ready for the second game of the day, which will feature the Panthers of Camp Point Central and the Rockets of Rockridge, as we still work out the consolation side of the bracket. Who's going to move on to day number 3? Winner of this game will take on the winner of our previous game, Liberty. The Liberty Eagles getting the job done, and another close one in that 9 o'clock game against the Farmington Farmers. 50-47 ended up being our final score. Game 2 of the day, game 10 of a 26-game tournament. We should be in for a good one there, John Reynolds, as we get ready. Starting lineups will be announced here in just a moment, but first game of the day in the books, another close one. We'll see if game 2 is as good as the first one was.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's tough to beat when you got such a good game at the first one, a 3-point game, 50-47, coming down to the wire. And I mean, every game in the tournament's been really good so far this year, and they're only going to get better as we see the better teams move on. And even, you get some of the tough teams that just get the tough draw. They don't close it out at the end, and they're still going to get a chance to play Brophy Hall tomorrow and a chance to come back here and play the Consolation Championship at Western Hall.
That's right, and winner of this game will move on to day 3. They will play the 9 o'clock game tomorrow at Brophy Hall, so we look forward to that as your pregame show coverage is presented by LB Auto Sales here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. So looking at the rest of the bracket here as we move along here, rest of the day, Pittsfield will take on Peoria Christian in our noon game on the consolation side, and we wrap up the consolation side of the bracket with Bushnell-Prairie City taking on Monmouth-Roseville at 1:30. Then we take a break. We come back at 4 o'clock for a great matchup. This could be a fun one. That first game in the second segment here today, that's going to be a lot of fun. Mercer County taking on West Hancock. Eureka and Canton, that's got the potential to be game of the day right there. A-Town will take on Macomb, a rematch of an earlier matchup where they faced each other in another holiday tournament. So that'll be fun. And then tonight, Brown County will take on Illini West in a great afternoon of basketball in our second segment. Of course, so it's on the winner's bracket, but even the consolation side looks good, too. This tournament's so loaded with great teams. We can't wait to get it underway here as Game 10 about to get underway.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see. You want to see some good squads. You want to see some good games. You don't want to have the blowouts and the tough games that can happen in a tournament like this. But we've been blessed with great games so far, and they're only going to get better as we go on to who's going to bring home that hardware, who's going to bring home the trophy. And we're going to see who the MVP is, too, as we continue on throughout this one.
So feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, and your reaction to this tournament so far. We had some and good conversation going on in the first game. So if you want to ask us something, feel free to do that as well as we get ready to go here, starting lineups out onto the floor. And we get ready for the opening tip-off as Camp Point Central will be rocking the white uniforms with black numbers and gold and black trim. For Rockridge, it is the maroon uniforms with the white letters and numbers.
Thank you.
They had a moment of silence there a moment ago, so apologies there. When you're yapping and you can hear yourself, you can't hear the PA announcer. Got it. So we're underway here in game 2 of the day. Here's the Rockridge Rockets taking on Camp Point Central. Battle on the floor. That one poked and stolen away. Here comes the Panthers of Camp Point Central, who gave it all they had in the first game of their tournament against the number 4 seed against Eureka. Ended up losing a close one at the buzzer. Well, it might have been the game of the day there on Saturday as a cross-court pass. There's an open look for 3 on the way. That's up and good. Luke Houston with the basket for Camp Point Central as the Panthers out in front 3-0. Nearly the first minute gone here in game number 2.
Yeah, the sophomore red hot coming away with the 3 points there to give Camp Point the lead early.
Rockridge with the basketball as Lucas McKay with it over to the right side to Chase Wheatley. Inside, there's a nice inside out. There's a 3 on the way. That one tried to get an answer, no good by Cameron Wilkerson. Here comes the Panthers with it. Right side, it goes to number 24. That's Braxton Kessner. Up top now to Luke Houston. Houston over to the right side, into the corner to Corbin Hoosier. Hoosier had a big game on Saturday night, or Saturday morning, I should say. Over with 15, goes to Kessner. Back up top, Kessner with it with 10. Into the corner, there's another jumper on the way. That one no good by the Panthers. That's number 34, Luke Ippenson. 6:20 to go. Here comes Rockridge into the corner. There's a three. That's off the back rim, no good. Good look there by Lucas McKay.
We talked a lot about Luke Ippenson in the last game that we covered with him, and I think that's because he led the way with 17 points, was a big part of that victory for Camp Point, or to move on here.
That one out of bounds, didn't hit the rim there. 3-0 our score, 6:06 to go here in first quarter of game number 2. Bringing it up the floor here is Chase Wheatley. Up top. Nice inside pass, backing down, puts up the shot. That one no good, but a foul is called. And Wade Richard, going to go to the line. And he'll shoot 2 after the shooting foul, getting it inside to the big man. And he'll most likely be that X factor to watch here for Rockridge, the big man working it inside as Richard gets the first one.
Niekamp wearing number 50 on your program. It'll probably say 32, but he's wearing number 50, picks up the first foul.
Caden Niekamp, I put 50 because I remember that from Saturday.
I did not, so I was like, wait a second, hold on. But
second one up and good. Richard gets the first 2 from the free throw line. It's 3-2. Early on here in game number 2, baseline, back out. Here comes Camp Point Central, Ippenson. Is that a new hairdo, or did he have that on Saturday?
That's a good question.
I think he might have got a fresh cut there on on our day off. There's a jumper. That's up and good from the baseline. A nice play by Braxton Kessner for the Panthers. They lead at 5-2. 5:22 to go here in quarter number 1.
Kessner, a freshman there for Camp Point, does a great job and good perimeter shooting. We see him show off the mid-range there.
Up top it goes to Chase Wheatley, right side. There's a 3 on the way. Right wing, no good. Battle for the rebound, able to get it back. Backing down, turn around, a hook shot. That one no good by Richard. Rebound, here comes Camp Point Central. Here comes Ippenson, going to take it all the way to the rack, and a foul is called. That'll be 2 shots. And that is going to be a foul. We'll see who they could get it on. That'll be on number 3, Cameron Wilkerson. That is his first, team's first, as you take a look at it once again. And Ippenson forcing the issue there as the first one off the back rim, no good. Both teams with 1 foul here, 4:56 to go here in quarter number 1. We got folks coming in here as Dax, first one off the back rim, second one off the back rim, no good. Dax saying he's got Camp Point by 30. If it's not Rockridge's year, well, they lose. There's a 3 on the way for Rockridge. That one no good by, I'm getting to get my lineup there. Number 10, I don't have on my starting roster sheet there.
Yep, I believe we had that switch up
Saturday?
Yes, he is. Let me take a look here.
Well, we'll figure it out. 20 on the shot clock here. 4.5 minutes to go in the first. But back to Rockridge as there's a mid-range floater, no good. Offensive rebound. Camp Point Central puts that one up and in. Corbin Hoosier with the basket. A timeout called. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Gives us time to let you know about our great sponsors, Western Illinois University. Of course, we're here on the floor, Western Illinois University. Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At Western Illinois University, there is limitless potential. Campuses in Macomb and the Quad Cities and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. We get number 10 there for Rockridge. Still looking for it?
Yeah, right. I know back we had that question here. I gotta find it here.
Well, we'll get it all figured out.
Ryland Daly.
Ryland Daly.
He's going to be wearing number 10. That's
okay,
correct.
So that's number 21 on my roster sheet there. So
a little bit of the numbers mishap, but it's all right. We got him figured out.
You know what? It happens. It's,
there he is right there.
Yep, everybody's got we could have just asked him. Yes, absolutely. It doesn't look very professional there, does it, there, when you say, hey, kid, what's your name?
Yeah.
Driving inside, going to the basket. There's a floater and getting it to go. Chase Wheatley. Wheatley, excuse me. I don't know why I didn't put the T there. There we go. 4 minutes to go here. Second day of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. We're off to a hot start here in game 2. We didn't have this many issues in the first game.
Always one of them.
Ippenson with it up top. Inside pass. Nice pass to the baseline. There's a floater. That's his spot. Braxton Kessner gets it to go. He's got 4. 9-4 our score. 3:40 to go here in the first. But back to Rockridge. We mentioned it just a moment ago. Didn't really talk much about it, though. But, you know, Dak's bringing up that it's not really their year. When you lose a guy like Landon Bull, the 2-time MVP of this tournament, that's a tough thing to replace. And to see him graduate, I mean, hopefully, you know, things going well for him there in his endeavors. But, you know, that's a big hole to fill for the Rockets. There's the top of the key 3, no good. Offensive rebound as putting that shot back up and in. Good play there by Wade Richhart.
Yeah, like we said, talking with Chris yesterday in the game with Rockridge, they only have a lone senior, and that's the guy who just scored the bucket, Wade Richhart. So you got that senior leadership is so important, and you only have one guy out there. It can be hard. It's a young team. They're still learning the game of basketball, the pace of high school basketball, and you're playing a tough Camp Point team too, in a tough environment here at Western Hall. It's going to be definitely a tough year for Rockridge, even though they've had previous success last year and the year before. Going to be an awful tough year this year with the draw they've had so far.
So the Rockets taking on the Panthers here, though, in this one. Up top it goes to Houston. Camp Point Central with that 3-point lead here in the first. It goes right side. Ippenson into the corner. Back out. Here's Houston. Good ball movement here by Camp Point Central. 13 on the shot clock. Inside, there goes Camp there on the corner. He'll back down, kick it. Nice pass there to Ippenson, puts up the shot. That one sent back. 4 on the shot clock. That one no good. Tipped around, and it will be Rockridge basketball. Wyatt Ryan on the floor, number 33. He's running the fast break. He goes up, and he traveled with it.
Yeah, the right call there. The official might have called it a little late, but yep, definitely you see the other end there on that. Good attempt there from Camp Point, just couldn't get it to fall.
Bringing it up the floor here, Camp Point Central with a 3-point lead, 2:15 to go here in the first. Good to have you with us. There's a corner 3 on the way. That's off the front of the rim, no good. A rebound into the hands of Richhart. Richhart gonna bring it quickly. Here comes the Rockets. They got it left side. Back up top with under 2 minutes to go here. Gets a screen. Now into the corner. Up top now to Richhart. He'll drive. Double team on him. We got a whistle and another travel. Another turnover for the Rockets. Tough start for them.
But only a 3-point game, so still a lot and plenty of time left.
Obviously,
this one, so.
yes. But that defense really playing well for Camp Point Central. Yep. And that's what was able to keep them in the ball game there with Eureka yesterday morning in our second game of the day. There's a 3. That one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound into the hands of Wheatley. Wheatley brings it up the floor for the Rockets. He'll take it all the way to the baseline, gets a jump shot, no good. Rebound, whistle, foul is going to be called on Rockridge. John Reynolds is pointing at number 4, but it's actually on number 32.
Panther power. Ken Stair, number 1, we are heel stretch. So we got a couple of posters here for Camp Point.
We need more of those here in this tournament. Let's make that a thing as we go throughout the rest of this tournament. 1:20 to go here, 9-6. Scoring's kind of slowed down between both sides as driving Camp Point Central. There's a floater. That one no good. Tipped around. Ippenson comes away with it. 18 on the shot clock after the reset to 20. Ippenson, whistle, and a travel.
Third travel so far here in about the past minute and a half, so kind of some sloppy basketball here to start.
All right, so Noah Ailts gets back into the game for Camp Point Central with 1 minute to go. Give one of the starters a little bit of rest there for the Panthers. Right side, it goes to Daly. Daly going to take it all the way to the basket. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Richhart can't get it to go.
Want to see those fall if you're Wade Richhart, you know, finishing strong at the rims, lone senior on this Rockridge team. We'll remember that one.
Camp with it up top, gets it to Houston. Panthers setting it up here, about a 15-second difference between shot and game clock. Ailts with it in the corner. He'll get it to number 30, Corbin Hoosier. Had a big game on Saturday. Into the corner. Ailts backs down, 5 to shoot. Here's Houston, 3 to shoot. Got to get something up. Ailts going to have an open look. That's a 3 on the way. It's no good. Richhart comes away with a rebound. 11 seconds left. This will be the final shot here for Rockridge if they want it to be. As it comes up, here's Lucas McKay near the logo. Into the corner. There's an open look. There are 2 seconds left. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound. Ippenson. Shot's not going to count, even if it went in. And that ends our first quarter of action. 9-6 the score. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that first quarter. A close one once again as the Panthers and the Rockets do battle on the consolation side of the bracket. The Macomb Western Holiday Tournament continues after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I think the rewarding parts of my job are seeing people over time and getting to know them and getting to know their families. And that's very exciting to see them and get them better over time, especially if I'm able to find out something that other places haven't. And that's kind of what drew me to family medicine. You know, I try to get along with people and treat them as I would my family. Do what we can to get the patients taken care of day in and day out. It's pretty supportive. I'm Dr. Michael Waters. I'm a family physician here at the McDonough District Hospital Family Clinic.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds on the call here from the campus of Western Illinois University. And game 2 of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament here on TSSR. And we've got some great sponsors to thank. We'll thank our friends at Ron Elby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta and 80 years of car sales experience. Ron Elby Auto Sales, your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in, talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit ronlb.com to check out their inventory. First quarter in the books, a low-scoring affair here, 9-6. But a good close matchup here between the Rockets and the Panthers as we do battle here. Start of the second quarter, just underway there, John Reynolds.
Yeah, it's been a low-scoring affair, like you said, Wyatt, but I mean, good defense all around. So far, it's been close too, and that's what you like to see out of these games. And win or go home, you know that's going to be going into.
There's a right wing 3, no good for the Panthers. Wes Homan on the floor. Here comes Richhart. That pass tipped out of bounds. Ippenson getting back defensively for the Panthers with 7:22 to go. So it'll be Rocket basketball underneath the basket. As McKay will inbound the basketball. Here gets it into Richhart. We're back underway here. Up top, it's Wheatley. Kicks it right side. Thought about shooting. Now up top there, number 33, Wyatt Ryan into the game for the Rockets. There's a step-back 3 on the way. That one halfway down and out. Rebound into the hands. Well, lost it out of the hands of Camp Point Central. And it'll be Rocket basketball.
Yeah, head coach ended up with that one. Head coach James Barnett had it in his hands, and unfortunate there, it's a turnover for the Panthers.
Rockridge comes in off of their loss to Canton in day 1 of the tournament. Eureka able to beat Camp Point Central there. Rockridge, that's a tough draw for Rockridge. That Canton team's starting to get really good.
Yep.
5 to go on the shot clock here as McKay going to get inside, puts it off the back rim. That one no good. And a whistle and a foul is called with 6:47 to go. That'll be the first foul here of the quarter, as it'll be on Lucas McKay. Take another look at it here. Is trying to start the fast break, but Rockridge slows that down there with the foul. But yeah, that tough draw against the Canton Little Giants, that's going to be a team that certainly has the potential to make a run here in this tournament.
Absolutely.
As they look pretty impressive there Saturday afternoon.
They'll be playing a 5:30 game today, so they'll have
their hands full
Yep.
against Eureka, but if there's a team that can knock off Eureka, it's Canton, the way they played, especially on Saturday. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's Ippenson, gets a screen into the corner. Iltz has it. 3 seconds, got to get a shot up. Niekamp, I don't think he saw the shot clock, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Rockridge basketball, 6:11 to go here, second quarter.
Yeah, not a lot Niekamp could do there. It was good defense by the Rockridge Rockets on the outside. And Niekamp, not really a perimeter shooter, so not much he could do there.
Camp Point Central takes a timeout. It'll give us a chance to shout out our sponsor, Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports bar, Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink, some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in, say hi, 124 North Randolph in Macomb. Got a nice close-up there on one of our own here at TSSR. And then the fine folks here in attendance at Western Hall making the early trip to Macomb. Maybe ready to enjoy a full day of basketball. 9-6 our score. We haven't seen any scoring here in the second quarter. Just been one of those defensive-minded games here that we've seen. You know, I haven't seen a ton of those here in this tournament. Just good back-and-forth action throughout a lot of this tournament here. But this one, the defense has been the main story here so far.
Yeah, if you like defense, this is the game for you so far. It's been low scoring, and the way it's gone here in the second, you know, probably gonna continue that trend. We'll see if it goes on for the rest of this one or if the offenses can figure out a little bit of this man-to-man defense we've seen.
Taking it right side, it's Cameron Wilkerson, or excuse me, Wilkerson. I was right the first time. Going all the way to the basket. That one blocked away. Chase Wheatley gets that one sent back. Here's Wes Homan with it. Left side to Iltz. Into the corner to Niekamp. Back up top to Homan. He's got it with 22 on the shot clock. Iltz with it in the corner. Niekamp wearing big number 50 here today. Over to the left side. Good ball movement here by the Panthers. 12 on the shot clock. Got to get a shot up, though. Here is Corbin Hoosier. Back to Ippenson. Top of the key. There's a three. That one's short. Rebound. 5:25 to go here, second quarter. Low-scoring affair. Wheatley gets it right side to Wilkerson. Wilkerson back up top to Wheatley. Screen coming. He does not use it. 20 seconds now. Here's Cade Fuhrer. As there's a floater, a whistle and a foul going to be called, and Cade Fuhrer going to go to the line and shoot two. Fresh into the game for the Rockets is Fuhrer, and that foul going to be on number 22. That is Noah Iltz. And there's the foul there on the replay. Appreciate Tom helping us out there in the comments for the pronunciation there on Iltz. He picks up the first foul, however. One foul each, 5:07 to go. First free throw no good by Cade Fuhrer.
Yeah, Fuhrer, the sophomore out of Rockridge.
Very young team, Rockridge, as we talked about in the pregame.
Only 3 upperclassmen on this squad.
Wow.
So, and 1 a senior, the other 2 juniors.
First free throw, first point of the quarter for either side.
Yeah.
Cade Fuhrer gets that one to go. So, Camp Point Central with a 2-point lead. They'll bring it up the floor here as Luke Houston gets it right side. That's number 34, Ippenson. And now to the left side, it goes to Wes Holman, wearing number 5. Ippenson with it now, inside pass. Rockhold lost the handle, and Rockridge will take it away. Here comes Wheatley. Over to the right side. Back up top to Richhart. Richhart hands it off. Wheatley into the corner. There's a 3 on the way. That's up and good. It's Lucas McKay for the Rockets. And Rockridge with a 1-point lead. Their first lead here today.
Yeah, nice shot there from Lucas McKay, knocking home the first 3-point shot of the game for the Rockridge Rockets.
That's a Sports Corner 3 there. Big shout out to our friends there at Sports Corner at 124. Sports Corner 3s here in the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Right side. There's Holman. Gets it into the corner. Good cross-court pass to Ippenson. Good ball movement here by the Panthers. 9 to shoot. There's a 3 ball on the way. That one off the front of the rim. Almost got the shooter's touch. As that was so close for Braxton Kessner. And here comes Richhart. He'll hand it off again to Wheatley. Gets a screen from Richhart. And he'll take the ball back. Top of the key. Into the corner it goes. Cameron Wilkerson, he'll get a screen. Wilkerson going to go inside of the paint. He'll lose the handle. Ippinson comes away with it. 3-on-2 the other way. Nice pass, extra pass. Holman finds an opening and lays it up and in.
That's a beautiful feed there from Houston to Holman. Able to knock it home, gets the open defender to flee to him, finds the open man.
A basket there for the Panthers. They lead it 11-10. 3:15 to go. Up top, here is Richhart. Richhart goes inside, turn around. There's a fall away shot. That one no good. And the rebound to Kessner. Here comes Camp Point Central. Holman kicks it to Ippinson, pushing the issue here quickly. Turn around. He's going to get a fall away shot, and he'll get it to go. Luke Ippinson with the basket. Panthers back in front by 3. They've led by as much as 5. 2:48 to go here in the second. There's a right wing 3 on the way, trying to get an answer. No good. Offensive rebound for Richhart. Richhart kicks it back out. Thought about trying it again. And a whistle and a timeout. Rockridge wants to talk it over. Not happy with what they're seeing on offense. Gives us a chance to shout out our friends at McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, providing expert help to area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. 13-10 our score. Second quarter of action. Been a slow pace to this ball game, but Camp Point Central still with a 3-point lead in this one over Rockridge. Who's going to find the offense early in this one? As that early start time, that 10:30 start time, it's not as early as the 9 o'clock one, but it's still early for some of these kids.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, these kids, they drew the 10:30 game yesterday as well for Camp Point, so they don't used to it for Camp Point. I mean, a little bit more used to it than I would say Rockridge. They drew the later game. There's Abington and Avon. The Tornadoes being repped here.
That is their athletic director,
Yep.
Reed Kelso.
Yeah.
In attendance, maybe doing some scouting. I don't know, just here, maybe enjoying the basketball. He loves his basketball. He loves all things athletics there at A-Town. That's a good dude there at A-Town, under good leadership in their athletic department. That one tipped back. Cameron Wilkerson, he's got it. Suffocating defense here for the Panthers, and they didn't even realize the shot clock was about to expire, and it's another shot clock violation.
Yeah, and that's something that probably Coach Harris wanted to hit on during that timeout that he just took. You know, the shot clock's going to be set there. You're going to know how much time's on there. It's something you want to make the point of emphasis, and that's just the learning curve here with the IHSA implementing the new.
Cross-court pass up to Ippinson, almost an alley-oop there, and getting it back. There's a jumper. That's no good. Tipped around and out of bounds. Last touched by Rockridge, so it'll stay here. So another chance off another offensive rebound. 2:04 to go here in the second. 13-10 our score. There is a pass inside, tipped, lost out of bounds again by Rockridge. Chance to get a turnover, but instead, it'll go back to the Panthers with 2 minutes to go.
Shot clock at 16, so you still got some time to set up an offensive play here if you're Camp Point. So
up top it goes to Holman. Wes Holman. He's got it near the logo. That one tipped by Daly, who comes away with it. Might have got away with a walk there. Well, instead, ball, I guess, doesn't lie. Either a walk or a backcourt violation. Yep. It'll be a backcourt violation, and it'll be Panther basketball. 1:50 to go here in the second. We'll take another, well, we were going to take another look at it, but maybe our monitor just went out there. Who knows? Ippinson gets it right side to Houston. Into the corner, a 3 on the way for the Panthers. That one no good. Offensive rebound, put back no, but a foul. 2 shots upcoming for Braxton Kessner, who got that offensive rebound. Nice play here inside, able to come away with it. Kessner now gonna go to the line shooting 2 with 1:36 to go. 3-point lead, that one up and good.
Fouls on Ryland Daly, his first foul.
14-10 our score. Braxton Kessner with the most points for Camp Point Central. He's got 5. make it 6. 2 for 2 from the line, 15-10. Camp Point Central back in front by 5. Minute and a half to go here, first half. Going inside, the Rockets all the way to the basket. That's all. Man, that was close. As Ryland Daly had a look, unable to get that one to go. 1:25 to go here in the second. Take another look at it there. Ryland Daly doing everything he could to put that one up towards the basket. And now 2 free throws upcoming as the foul was called on number 24. That is Braxton Kessner. First one on the way, up and good for Ryland Daly. He's on the score sheet. 15-11 now the score. One more free throw upcoming. As that's off the back rim, no good. Tipped around off the head of Daly towards us. And able to get another chance inside, but a foul is going to be called as Cameron Wilkerson threw that elbow. And that'll be an offensive foul every time. Let's take another look at it. And there you see the extension of that elbow there. That was close. Looked a little more egregious from our angle down here on the floor. I don't think that was necessarily the best angle of that foul there. You and I both saw it.
Yeah, yeah, could definitely see that it was going to be called an offensive foul there on Wilkerson. So another turnover, this one coming via the foul.
15-11 our score as Ippinson gets it into the corner. There's Hoosier. Hoosier back over to the left side. There's a jumper, Ippinson. That one too strong. Off the fingertips of Camp Point Central, out of bounds. It'll be Rocket basketball. 6-5, Camp Point Central outscoring Rockridge in this quarter. 1 minute to go here in the half. Been one of those low-scoring affairs, but it might lead to a close ball game here. Both defenses keeping their teams in it. 47 seconds to go. As a pump fake for Wheatley, he'll kick it back out. 15 to shoot. Driving, baseline, kicks it back out. Up top, it's McKay. 10 on the shot clock. Here goes Wheatley inside, a whistle and a foul. That's not a bad foul there for Camp Point Central, and it's only their third. Still a few more to give.
I think Ippinson got the worst half of that. He
did. He got one
knocked in the jaw, and looks like
probably
he's all right, but shake that one off. And
Luke Houston picks up the foul. About a 12-second difference between shot and game clock now. Wheatley with it up top with 15. Over to Wyatt Ryan. Into the corner now to Daly. 8 to shoot. Got to get a shot up here. 4 to shoot. Up top, McKay. That is a deep shot for Daly at the buzzer. That one no good. And it goes out of bounds with 9.1 seconds to go. So now Camp Point Central with another chance.
He was standing on Rocky's ear when he took that shot.
I don't think that was the play drawn up, but been one of those halves for Rockridge, having a tough time scoring. And then Camp Point Central throws that one away. Sloppy basketball here the last few minutes. 15-11, 3.4 seconds to go, and another chance for Rockridge.
So you're looking at a quick inbound shot and shoot here is what you're really looking for.
Okay, looking to get it in.
Got to throw it.
Got to get it in. Able to get it right in front of us. Almost took my energy drink out. And they'll inbound it right in front of us. With 1.6 seconds to go, Chase Wheatley standing right here. As the officials have a word with Caden Niekamp. 1.6 seconds to go. Here's the play inside. There's McKay at the buzzer. Oh! Gets it to go! Lucas McKay banks it home! What a way to finish the first half! Just how you draw it up. 15-14 our score. Wow. McKay with his first points of the game.
What a shot from Lucas McKay. We're going to take another look at that here as we kind of get some replays here of the first half. And
what a ball game. I mean, it's a low-scoring affair. Defense winning the day as we go to half. More action when we come back as the Camp Point Central Panthers leading 15-14. 2 more quarters to go. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by McDonough District Hospital. We're at halftime. Our guest, MDH Director of cardiopulmonary and radiology, Nikki Minnis. That's a mouthful. Say that 10 times really fast. Nikki, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a busy 2025. You had the interim title removed, and we should say the interim on your radiology title. How's that been going so far, transitioning to covering 2 departments?
It truly has went really well so far. I focused on, getting a relationship with staff and building that communication to make sure that they feel valued within the department. We're looking at different areas that we can improve the department. There's still room for growth, but I think that we're moving in the right direction.
Now, you were already director of cardiopulmonary right across the hallway from radiology, so the staff had a pretty good idea who you were already. Did that help make the transition a little easier?
It did, and knowing that I have background in radiology also made them feel comfortable.
Let's start with radiology. One of the new things that just happened during fall of 2025, a new mammography machine and the new DEXA machine. Let's start with the mammography machine. How is that so important for MDH to have a new mammography machine?
Yeah, mammography is very, very important. Screenings and being able to catch cancers early, lumps and bumps. It's the same footprint, so ultimately the patient experience stays the same, but we have enhanced technology and we're improving that with this new machine.
A new DEXA machine. Let's start off by, can you describe what DEXA is for our viewers?
Yeah, so a DEXA is about a 10 to 20 minute scan. It's a low dose x-ray that you're receiving. It's to look at the bone density, so overall strength of your bones. It's to prevent fractures in the future.
It's always good when you can sell an organization by really promoting the new piece of technology, the new equipment. How has that helped your job be a little easier when you can go out and in the community and talk about the new equipment that we received here at MDH?
Yeah, I think it's important when we get these new pieces of equipment to be able to promote and show that we have, the best equipment that anywhere in this area would have.
So when you're talking about the best equipment, I think we also should mention too, summer of 2025, a second CT machine. That's been a big addition as well for the hospital.
That has been huge for us. It's getting patients in quicker, so ultimately it's also making providers happier. So they're being able to get their patients in quicker. It's also making patients happy. With the ER, they're not having to squeeze in and make outpatients wait. We're able to kind of squeeze them into 2 separate machines.
Now, when we were down to just one machine, I say down before we got our new machine in place, if for some reason the one CT machine would go down, how did that affect the hospital? Because that may affect patients and emergency patients especially more than what people may realize.
Correct. So we were actually having to transport those patients out to other facilities to make sure they got the care that they needed. So now when we do have a machine that maybe needs something done, we can still keep it in-house because we have 2 machines.
And we had the open space. It was just a matter of renovating a little bit of the space to make room for another CT scanner. And what's the feedback that you've gotten so far on having a second CT scanner?
It's been great. Everybody's very, very happy with it. I think it's a phenomenal addition to the department.
All right, let's change gears. Let's talk cardiopulmonary. You've had a lot going on in 2025 as well in cardiopulmonary. How has your area been handling you trying to split really between 2 areas?
They're handling it really well. I have some great staff over there that can kind of step in and help me in those roles. If I have some stuff that I need addressed, I have people that I can pull. They kind of know how the workflow's been since I've been over cardio for long enough.
What are some of the areas that would fall under cardiopulmonary?
Yeah, so we have a cardiology clinic, pulmonology clinic. We have a sleep lab. We've got echovascular. We've got all respiratory therapy as well.
How many staff members would you say that you probably have working in the entire cardiopulmonary area?
Probably about 20 to 25.
So it is one of the bigger departments here at MDH. The importance of being able to have a high-quality cardiopulmonary department, I don't think you can emphasize enough how important it is. But the clinical affiliation that we have with Blessing Health from cardiopulmonary and from pulmonology, how has that helped with your job?
Yeah, so we get a lot of their referrals here, which makes a huge difference for our outpatient testing. And then they're right on campus with us, so being able to work closely with them and communicate with the physicians as they're wanting tests done and all of that.
And Springfield Clinic also has been bringing some cardiology in as well. So really you've got 2 very high-quality organizations with high-quality providers that are seeing patients.
Correct. Yes, they have 2 cardiologists over there and actually a vascular surgeon that has been bringing us some downstream revenue.
And the best part, people don't have to travel to Quincy to Springfield to have their appointments, they can be seen right here in MDH.
Correct, and that's made a huge difference. And a lot of our testing also can be done here.
Now, for me personally, I would say another area of strength for both departments would be staff members. You mentioned this a little bit already with your staff members, but you got accredited staff working in various areas. How much having a high-quality amount of staff like that help you in your job and just make it easier for you?
It really does. You know, they all have an education, and they are all phenomenal at their job, and I rely on them to be able to run those smoothly for us.
And you see the patient comments and all the positive patient comments.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds at the campus of Western Illinois University here, Western Hall, as we are standing by at halftime, 15-14, Camp Point Central leading Rockridge. But before we go any further, Dwayne is standing by with a special guest. Take it away, Dwayne.
All right, we're sitting here with Dave Hasley. Most people used to seeing Dave running up and down a basketball court. This weekend, he is, I guess it's midweek now, technically, but running and helping with the shot clock. Dave, 49 years of basketball refereeing, and you called it quits at the end of last year. But, man, there's a big-time shortage for officials, isn't there?
Right, there is, but we just need to recruit a little better so that we can get things, it's a great thing to get into. Once you step into it, it gets into your blood, you're going to keep working. I have a son-in-law in Bushnell who started. He's just having the time of his life. And I don't expect anybody to work 49 years, but you might work. And a kid going to college, it's a great deal to look at because the pay's a heck of a lot better than when I started, but you can work a couple of games a day or a game a day or something like that, make money to go to McDonald's, things like that. But it's a lot better. And once you get it, like I said, you get it in your system, you're going to almost try to do it forever. So
I'm impressed that you said McDonald's and not something else, because college kids and extra money does not normally equate to McDonald's, I don't think. But I'm pretty proud of you for saying that.
I don't go to McDonald's either, but back in the old days, that's when I was growing up, McDonald's was the only place we go. That's how long ago it's been. So.
Well, I wasn't meaning that people don't go to McDonald's. I was just meaning that college kids might go somewhere else and spend their money at the library or something.
The library or Pierce Street, they got a bookstore on Pierce Street they could go to.
Yeah, exactly. Now, let's talk about the shot clock a little bit, though. The shot clock is going to be implemented all the time next year. You're helping here. You helped at Abington at the shootout as well. How do you think that's going to change the game? I'm not talking about the game on the court, but the game off the court for the schools.
Well, first off, they're going to have to either everybody's got one right now or they're going to have to get one. Places like Macomb are going to have to buy two because they've got two places to play. We're not 100% sure whether the high school is going to use shot clock for the JV level. Right now it's only varsity level that they're talking about. So it's kind of a hard thing. They're going to have to spend more money. You're going to have to get another person to put another person at the bench because the regular clock operator and the shot clock operator cannot do the same. It takes so much concentration that I had a guy come up and sit next to me and he had me all messed up. You just miss little things. And you got to continue to study. We did a little bit of it last year in Abington for a couple. We did the shootout, and the boys shootout and the girls shootout both used it. And then they try to use it as much as they can. And I've got officials that are getting ready to retire, and it worked as a great thing for them to do because it helped me step away from the game. My biggest fear was, what am I going to do on nights that I'm not officiating? I mean, I have things to do, but this was one of the things that made a big point to me.
Well, I know shot clock will be a big thing, but before I let you go, and the game is starting here, but they can watch it so we can keep talking. But let's talk about the fact that you finished your 50th year on the football field this year. So you get your watch, I think you said. What was it about football that you wanted to keep doing another year as opposed to basketball?
Well, in football, it's not, you're not running on a hard surface. I mean, you're running on grass or or turf. And the other thing is you get with 5 guys. I mean, I have a great crew that I'm working with, and we enjoy the rides down, we enjoy the rides back. I mean, it's a great ride. Football is really my love right now because of the fact of all the camaraderie. I mean, a lot of times, the last couple of years, basketball, you were driving game every night, and you know, you might be by yourself. So.
Well, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to talk to us. Have fun running that shot clock the rest of the week.
I will. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, it looks like Rockridge is already taking the lead here in the second half. John, back to you guys.
Thank you there, Dwayne. Wade Richhart getting the shot just as we started the second half here. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds joining you here from Western Hall on the campus of Western Illinois University. As the Panthers led at the half, 15-14, a low-scoring affair. Hippenson inside, going to put it up. That one no good. Offensive rebound, put back up and good for Camp Point Central. That's Braxton Kessner. He's got 8 to lead the way for the Panthers.
Yeah, and Richard picking up the foul on the other end that turned the ball back over. So picks up 2 points here early, but then also picks up his first foul. So keep an eye on that as we continue on.
6:43 to go here, third quarter. Good to have you with us. Second game of the day, second game of day number 2 of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament here on TSSR. As a turnaround shot for Daly. Had one up and good. Rylan Daly with his first field goal. He had a free throw earlier in the game, but he's got 3 points. And here come the Panthers, trailing now by 1. Good back and forth here to start quarter number 3. As up top, it's Luke Houston. Houston will go top of the key to the left side and getting it inside. Kessner back out to Hippenson. Hippenson, whistle, and a travel. So Luke Hippenson turns it over, 18-17. Rockridge with a 1-point lead. Some folks from the Camp Point Central side not happy with that call behind us here. 6 minutes to go here in the third, a 1-point ball game. Richhart backs down, tried to split a double team, and we got a whistle and a tie-up. Nice play there by the Panthers to get it back, and possession arrow will give it to the Panthers as we take another look at it.
Yeah, I think, could have been either a jump ball tie-up or you could have called the travel there too, but getting both hands on the ball there, it's an easy call there for the official.
Corbin Hoosier throws that one away. Nice play, anticipating that one by Wheatley. Wheatley 2-on-2 the other way. Here comes Rockridge. Richhart to the basket and lays it up and in. Wade Richhart with the bucket, and it's the biggest lead of the day for the Rockets. Backing down, Hippenson turns around, falling away. That one no good. Richhart with the rebound. He's double-teamed, but they back off. Here come the Rockets. Up the floor quickly. Here's 3 ball on the way for McKay. That one up and good. Lucas McKay hit one to go into half. He hits one out of the half. 23-17, a whistle and a timeout. What a run by Rockridge. 30-second timeout on the floor gives us a chance to give a shout out to our great sponsors as Western Illinois University. Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At Western Illinois University, there is limitless potential. Campuses in Macomb and the Quad Cities and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. As we take a look at some of the highlights from our first half, and there's the 3 from McKay just before we went to break at the half. Lucas McKay starting to feel it. He's got back-to-back threes, second leading scorer here for the Rockets.
Yeah, and the Rockets have started to just kind of, take it away, and it's been because of that 3-ball. We see the 3-ball from McKay. We've seen it twice. That bank shot was a beautiful shot. Wright is a catch and shoot. He's got to get it up. He got it up and then gets the wide open 3 on the other end.
7-0 run here for Rockridge. That forces a timeout for Camp Point Central. Their biggest deficit of the day. Here's Hippenson, gets it up top, over to the left side. Baseline pass to Niekamp. Niekamp with it, left side, 3 on the way for Hoosier. That one no good, looking for an answer. And a rebound, here comes Rockridge, quickly the other way. There's McKay with it right side. Now back with it up top. Over to the left side is Ryland Daly. Here's Richhart. Richhart had some numbers there for a moment. He'll go to the baseline. Turn, kick. 18 on the shot clock. Still plenty of time here. Getting it up top. Richhart to the right side. Wheatley, 8 to shoot. Got to get something going as up top. Here's Daly, 3 seconds. Turnaround shot. Daly with 1 on the shot clock. That one no good, and the rebound to Corbin Hoosier. 4:20 to go here in the third. Camp Point Central, Ippenson getting it left side to Kessner. Goes to the free throw line. There's a left wing 3 on the way. That one goes home. It's Luke Houston. Second 3 of the ball game. He's got 6. That cuts the lead in half. It's 23-20.
It's a good shot there by Houston. He's been the 3-point shooter. Matches the number on the back of his jersey.
Sports Corner 3. The threes are flying here in the quarter. It's the third 3 in the quarter between the two sides. There's a jumper from the free throw line. A lot of contact there as Chase Wheatley looking for a foul.
Probably should have got one too, I think, but no call there. We play on.
Kessner into the corner to Hoosier. Hoosier back over up top. Pump fake, Houston. Back here left side to the free throw line. Lost the handle. Able to save it is Houston. 17 on the shot clock. Still plenty of time here for the Panthers. As Houston, top of the key, gets it left side. Left side, here's Kessner. Now the baseline to Niekamp. He'll back down with 5. Kicks it back out, inside-out game. 3 ball on the way. That one no good. And the rebound into the hands of the Panthers. Going the other way. There's that one no good. A rebound off the back rim there. That looked good off the fingertips. 3 minutes to go. Here's Rockridge with it. Good ball game brewing here. There's a corner 3 on the way for McKay. That's no good. Offensive rebound, Richhart. Hook shot, that's no good. Another offensive rebound for the Rockets. A whistle and a foul finally called as Cameron Wilkerson is hacked on that one. It's going to be on number 30, Corbin Hoosier. That's his second team foul for the Panthers as we take another look at it.
Yeah, you can see just a lot of bodies down there in the paint, and Wilkerson got hammered there on his hand. It's another call for the official to make.
Full timeout on the floor gives us a chance to shout out our sponsor, McDonough District Hospital, Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation, providing patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Every patient receiving one-on-one appointment times with licensed staff members who develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. 23-20 our score, third quarter of action. And, boy, this one brewing to be another good one here down to the wire. The way these defenses have played, I mean, neither team has gone on much of a run. You did see a 7-0 run there for Rockridge just a few moments ago, but that's the biggest run that we've seen in this game, and the biggest lead for either side has been about a 5 or a 7-point lead.
Yeah, back and forth the whole game. A 3-point game right now. We had, a 3-point game at the half, too. It was really close, so this one's probably going to come down to the wire again, and that's just been what we've seen this whole tournament. I mean, it's been an honor to be able to call these games, to be able to have these games so close and so good. It's just a great tournament this year.
Mark, check that. The biggest lead in the game has been a 6-point lead, which is what we saw just a moment ago for Rockridge. So that's just how close this game has been. Left side, nearly losing it out of bounds. Daly gets it back. 14 on the shot clock. Up top to Wilkerson. Here is McKay. Good ball movement here by the Rockets. 7 to shoot. There's a fall-away shot. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Put back. No good, but a foul. That'll be on the floor. As they say, Cameron Wilkerson fouled on the floor there with 2:29 to go. We'll take another look at it. Another good play there by Wilkerson, though, to get that offensive rebound and try to get the shot up. Tried to get the shooting foul. Just couldn't get it to go. 20 on the shot clock. Into the corner. Here comes Wilkerson. Drives the baseline. Looking for help. Kicks it back out. Daly for 3. That's a good catch and release. That one up and good for Ryland Daly. He's got 6 points. The lead back up to 6.
Yes, good shot there by Daly. Can really shoot the 3 ball.
Into the corner. Athlete. There's Houston trying to get an answer. That's no good. Tip out of bounds. Last touch by Rockridge. Third quarter, 2:05 to go. Couple of substitutions. Wyatt Ryan into the game for Rockridge. And number 20, Cade Fuhrer, with 2:05 left in this third quarter. Over to the left side, it's Luke Houston. Houston, cross-court pass. It goes. That one tipped. And a battle for it out of bounds. Last touch by Camp Point Central.
Hey, Jack Cole, is it the third quarter? Yes, it is. On your score bug, this is programmed to be for men's basketball at the college level, so you only play halves in the college level. So that's why it'll say first, that first and second down there. The first will be for the first half. Second will be for the second half, and we'll try and keep you as updated as we can on third or fourth quarter. But yes, we are in the third quarter with 1:30 left in this one.
See, I didn't even know that little tidbit about the score bug being programmed for college. Makes a lot of sense. A step back three on the way. Oh, that one good for Wade Richard. He's into double figures, and the biggest lead continues to grow for Rockridge. It's a 9-point lead for the Rockets. 29-20. Makes sense since we're using the Western equipment.
Yep.
Whistle and a double dribble is called. 1:11 to go here in the third. So let's take another look at that replay here a moment ago. And that double dribble, that is unfortunate there for Colin Brockhold, who's into the ball game here for Camp Point Central. Now he'll check out. Luke Ippenson will come back in with 70 seconds to go.
This has been back and forth, but Rockridge has really started to just kind of put their foot down here with the offense on their side of the ball. They've taken long possessions, too. It's been able to burn some clock, too. It's been nice.
Daly, he's got it inside. He'll kick it back out. The ball movement's been really good here for the Rockets.
Absolutely.
That's led to those long possessions. McKay's shot is blocked, but a foul called. 2 shots upcoming for Lucas McKay with 49.4 seconds to go here, third quarter. We'll take another look at it here. McKay getting an opening, and a foul going to be on number 22. That is Noah Iltz.
There you go.
Make sure I get that right. Been a minute since I said his name. First one on the way, up and good. Rockridge, the lead is double digits, which, in a low-scoring game like this, a 10-point lead kind of feels more like a 15, even close to a 20-point lead.
Absolutely. Points hard to come by. The defenses have been pretty good this game, and I think we've seen a little bit more offense here in this third quarter, but we'll have to see if that trend continues as we go on into the fourth. We'll see or not.
Second one up and good. It's 31-20. Both free throws good for McKay. He's got 8 points. 49.4 seconds to go here in the third. Still got the fourth quarter to come, but Camp Point Central desperately needing a basket, as it has been a dominant quarter here for Rockridge. They trailed by 1 at the half. They now lead. They're outscoring them by 12. There's a 3 on the way. That one no good by Holman. Bringing it up the floor. Here comes Rockridge. It's Daly. Rylan Daly nearly had that one stripped. A lot of contact. Didn't get the call. Here's Chase Wheatley with it. Top of the key. A whistle and a foul called. And with 22.6 seconds to go, Rockridge will reset. 17-5, Rockridge outscoring Camp Point Central here in this quarter. As that is the 5th foul, and 2 shots upcoming for Rockridge.
We'll see. Yep, it'll be Wheatley at the free throw line. We'll see. He has not been there yet today, so we'll see how he fares at the free throw line. Pretty good shooter. He's got a field goal today.
Chase Wheatley, first one on the way. That one up and good. So he's got 3. That's good shooting stroke there. Makes it a 32-20 score, 18-5 here in this quarter for Rockridge. What a turnaround after a slow first half. Scoring more points in this quarter alone than they did the entire first half. Next one on the way, up and good. 33-20 with 20 seconds to go here in the third. Here comes Camp Point Central with it in front of us. The battle, it's tipped, stolen away. Daly bringing it one-on-one the other way. There's McKay to the basket. He's in double figures. Lucas McKay, 35-20, all Rockets. Late here in the third. Here comes Camp Point Central. 2 seconds, 1 second. Got to get a shot up. Not going to count even if it went. And that'll end our third quarter. Rockridge dominating. They end on a 12-0 run. And we have 1 quarter to go. The Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Rockridge leads 35-20. We're back after this. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Here at MDH, we provide one-on-one care to our patients. This allows them to feel supported and empowered during their labor process. The Tower of Power is a cart full of tools and resources to help support women during their labor experience. Items include massage therapy tools, aromatherapy, personal care items, music therapy, and features our labor menu.
We provide a celebratory dinner to each family to congratulate them on their new little one. We strive to create a safe and supportive environment where each mother's unique birth plan is respected.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed, John Reynolds on the call here as we go to the fourth quarter of our second game of the day. What a quarter for Rockridge. After scoring just 14 points in the first half, they scored 21 in the third quarter alone, outscoring Camp Point Central 21-5. And what has been a low-scoring affair, suddenly Rockridge has blown this thing open. It is a 15-point lead, and ending that half on, or that quarter, I should say, on a 12-0 run.
Yeah, let the kids play. I mean, Rockridge's young guys are really just stepping up, rise to the occasion. They know that it's a win-or-go-home sort of deal here for Rockridge and for Camp Point. So you win this one, you go on, you still get a chance at some sort of hardware in the consolation side of things. Camp Point, you know, right now on the ropes of going home here on day 2.
So we get things started here in the fourth. Rich Hart goes to the baseline. He'll take it all the way to the rack. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Put back no, but a foul is called. Cameron Wilkerson going to go to the line. As the rebounding, I think that's been the big story here in the second half. Rebounding for Rockridge has been really, really good as we take another look at it. There's that offensive rebound for Wilkerson. Able to get that over his teammate who was on the ground. Wilkerson to the line. The first one on the way, no good.
Corbin Hoosier picks up that foul. The junior picks up his third. So with 7:34 left, still in decent shape, but we'll see how that pans out for the rest of this one.
7:34 left. Next one on the way for Wilkerson. It's up off the back rim. Oh my, nearly got the shooter's touch off of a couple of dribbles, but no dice. It is 0 for 2 from the line. Getting it up top. Here's Hoosier. Camp Point Central needs something. 12-0 run for Rockridge dating back to the third quarter. Here is Ippinson. Up top, gets it to Corbin Hoosier. Now to Houston. 14 on the shot clock. Trying to find something. Here's Hoosier, left side, getting it to Kessner. 8 to shoot. Niekamp over to Hoosier. Left wing 3 on the way. That one up and good. Corbin Hoosier for 3. That ends the 12-0 run. 23 our score.
First three-point basket for Hoosier of the ball game.
Rich Hart kicks it right side to Wheatley, into the corner. Daly back to Rich Hart. Backs down on the baseline. A whistle and a foul called on Camp Point Central. And it will be another inbound here for the Rockets of Rockridge. The two-time defending champions here of this tournament will not get to get that title here in 2025, but still could make a run on the consolation side here. Looking for a chance to play in day 3.
A really good consolation bracket, too, right now. I mean, you get some good squads, so that side's going to be just as fun as the winner's side.
That one halfway down and out, no good for Lucas McKay. Another whistle and a foul. This one going to be on Rockridge. It's coming the other way. So the Panthers will have the basketball, trailing by 12. 21-5 in that third quarter for Rockridge, and that's a tall mountain to come back from, but still, I mean, you play defense the way you did the first 2 quarters. Anything can happen if you're Camp Point Central, but got to get some offense going here. As into the corner, it's Houston. Niekamp now on the baseline. Up, excuse me, up top, Lockett. There's a 3 on the way. That one tipped around, and Rich Hart is fouled.
I believe Rich Hart might have picked up that foul. Actually, no, it's going to be on Wilkerson, I believe, again. So, yep, that is foul number 4 for Cameron Wilkerson, the sophomore. He's going to take a seat, as we'll see Wyatt Ryan. There he is on your screen. Check in for him, and it'll be Camp Point basketball.
Colton Lockett into the ball game, number 31 for Camp Point Central. Lockett now with it, top of the key. Into the corner, it's Ippinson. Over back to Lockett, 8 to shoot. Lockett looking for help, gets it to Ippinson. He'll drive inside, double team comes. That one tipped around and lost out of bounds. 1 second though on the shot clock.
Yep, that will be, that's
We got a whistle and a timeout, and they want to draw up a play here after just 1 second on the shot clock. Of course, they did have the decimal points in the first game, but they're not doing that now.
No.
So that's, you don't actually know how much time is left. You could have only just a couple of tenths of a second left.
Yep.
But right now the clock shows 1 as they want to try to talk things over.
Yeah, so this will be again a catch and shoot sort of deal here for Camp Point. Want to try and get something. I would see for who they're going to have with their personnel on the floor. We'll take a look at that when we come out of the timeout.
Gives us another chance to shout out our sponsor, Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports bar. Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts. Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in, say hi, 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Fourth quarter of action here. Rockridge uses a big third quarter to get a big lead. Now, Camp Point Central trying to come back. Got to get a shot off here with 1 second to go, on that shot clock. Niekamp inbounds it, gets it to Ippenson, but good defense there by Rockridge to make sure that he didn't get that shot off in time.
Yeah, so tried to go there with the jam play. Ippenson down low, was able to get free, but still had 2 defenders right next to him, just couldn't extend the arms up. Maybe could have drawn the contact, but just didn't have enough time.
Might have been more like a half a second there with that 1 on the shot clock. That one whistled out of bounds. A turnover for the Rockets as they, still hanging on to a 12-point lead here, but Camp Point Central forcing some turnovers the last couple of possessions. With it now is Hoosier over to the left side. Houston to Niekamp on the baseline. There's a 3 on the way for Hoosier. That one up and good. Corbin Hoosier, his second 3 in the second half. And here come the Panthers, 35-26 with 5:18 to go here in the fourth.
Hoosier with all 6 points in the fourth quarter for Camp Point, and both coming on 3 balls.
Kicks it back. Richard going to drive inside, take it all the way to the basket. That one no good. Rebound. A lot of contact there as Luke Houston is fouled.
I believe this is going to fall on Ryland Daly. It will indeed. We take another look here. That 3 from Hoosier. Wow, nothing but net for the junior from Camp Point.
He's tied for the team lead in scoring. He's got 8 points for the Panthers. So Corbin Hoosier will inbound it. Here comes Houston, a 9-point game, 5 minutes to go. Anything can happen as they get it left side. Houston to the baseline. Nice extra pass. Had an opening, but throws it away. Here comes Rockridge. Wheatley over to the left side. Daly now with it, with 4:45 left here in the fourth. Which team will move on here in the Constellation and which team will go home? Handing it off over to the right side. Here's Wheatley. Wheatley into the corner to Daly, 14 to shoot. Back up top. Good ball movement here by Rockridge. Getting some time wound down here in this clock. Here's a 3 on the way for Wheatley. That one off the front of the rim, no good, and the rebound goes to Houston. But using that whole shot clock was the Rockets. There's a corner 3 on the way. That one no good by Hoosier. Battle for the rebound. Rockridge comes away with it. The Rockets bringing it up the floor here, leading with 4 minutes to go. McKay thought about shooting, but instead decides to wind down some more clock. 20 on the shot clock. Up top, Wyatt Ryan, big number 33, over to Daly. Daly picks up the dribble, 10 to shoot. Over to the right side, here's McKay. 8 to shoot. Got to get a shot up here. Richard backs down with 5. Fall away shot. That one no good. And the rebound comes to Corbin Hoosier. Bringing up the floor here, the Panthers still down 9. Left side into the corner. There's a 3 on the way. That's up and good. Here come the Panthers. Braxton Kessner. He's got 11. Suddenly it's a 6-point game. The threes have started to fall for the Panthers.
And that's all they've shot here. All three buckets in the fourth quarter for the Panthers have been 3-point shots.
Into the corner. Here's Wheatley, lost the handle. Richard gets it, splits the defense. We got a whistle, a foul is called. As the Camp Point Central folks wanting to travel. As there's another look at the 3 from Kessner just a moment ago. Foul, and it's going to be 2 shots here for Rich Hart. Rich Hart with 11 points here to lead the way for the Rockets. First one up and good. And he's got a dozen. 36-29 our score.
Second trip to the line for Rich Hart.
He went 2 for 2 last time. Off the back of the rim this time.
Didn't want to say it there as he goes 75%. So
Well,
3 for 4, still not too
you know
bad.
what? I get accused of the jinx all the time. It's kind of funny. There's a 3 on the way. That one halfway down and out. Offensive rebound, though. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. Man, that thing was, I mean, that was 3/4 of the way down. Not even halfway. That was 3/4 of the way down.
Wow. Unfortunate break there for the Panthers.
2:40 to go. Here's Rockridge with it. They'll pick up the dribble. Gets it up top. Here's Wheatley. Chase Wheatley. Over to Daly. 2.5 minutes to go. 20 on the shot clock. Up and under. Nice play by Daly. Finding an opening and laying it up and in. Rylan Daly makes it 38-29. Inside. Here's Ippenson. Puts up the shot. Gets it to go. Luke Ippenson. He's been quiet here today, but he gets that one to go, and it is a 7-point ball game.
So now time is really not your friend here if you're Camp Point. You got 2 minutes left, and you got a 35-second shot clock, so you got to keep an eye on that, and we'll see how that continues here.
That one tipped down off the miss. Here comes Houston. He's going to take it all the way to the rack. Left-handed layup gets it to go. Lucky break there for the Panthers. It's a 5-point lead with 1:47 to go here in the fourth.
That's exactly what you wanted to get there for Camp Point. It's a quick shoot and score there on the steal from Houston. It cuts the lead down to 5. It's a 2-possession game.
Minute 35 to go. Right side McKay into the corner. There's Rich Hart. That's the man you want with the basketball, Wade Rich Hart. Here's McKay, though, going to find an opening. Take it to the basket. That one blocked. And it's thrown off of Kessner. Nice play there. Heads-up play by McKay to save that possession. Let's take another look at it. Well, a good block there, but an even better heads-up play there by McKay. 8 seconds on the shot clock, 1:22 to go. McKay will inbound it, gets it to Wilkerson. Wilkerson with 7, inside to Rich Hart. Double team on him. A whistle and a foul is called. And that'll be 2 shots at the line here for Rich Hart.
Kessner's 4th foul, so he's in foul trouble, but only a minute 17 left. Not much to worry about there for him.
2 free throws upcoming here for Rich Hart. First one on the way, rattles home. Gets the shooter's touch on that one. He's got 13. 39-33 is the score. One more to come. This will be a big one here. Make it a 3-possession ball game. Next one rattles home. 40-33. Minute 14. Can the Panthers put something together? Here's the pass. Kessner into the corner. There's a 3 on the way for Hoosier. It's up and good. He's into double figures. 40-36. Little full court pressure. Here's Rich Hart. Under a minute to go. Whistle and a foul called. That'll be the 5th foul on the Panthers. That's going to send Rich Hart to the line.
Braxton Kessner's night or morning, I should say, is over with his 5th personal foul.
Almost to the afternoon. 11:43. Keeping good pace here for our tournament today, but Rich Hart to the line, and the first one on the way, it's up and good. He's got 14 here today. Rockridge looking to keep their hopes alive here on the consolation side. Winner of this game will take on Liberty. Next one up and good. 42-36, still a 2-possession ball game. Got to move quickly, though, if you're the Panthers. 50 seconds to go. Houston gets it up top, over to the right side. Ippenson into the corner. Back into the corner. There's another look for 3. That's off the front of the rim. No good. Offensive rebound. Niekamp puts up the shot. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound underneath. Houston kicks it out. 3 ball on the way for Camp Point Central. No good. Another offensive rebound. Ippenson. He's going to lay it up and in. Luke Ippenson with 6. And 42-38 the score. That was a good open look by Isle. but couldn't get that one to go. Good offensive rebounding, though, for Camp Point Central, keeping this one alive as we take another look at it. Some of the threes that have been able to fall here for Camp Point Central as they have tried to rally back. A third quarter where they got outscored 21-5 is the difference in this one so far, but still a little bit of time left here as Rockridge hanging on to a 4-point lead. Here in the consolation side of the bracket. Winner of this game will get Liberty, who was able to beat Farmington in our last ball game.
That was a great game, too. Had some good ones here early on this morning, and this is just on the consolation side. We'll have the winners this afternoon. And
I mean, when your consolation games are being as close as we've seen
Yeah.
here today,
Yep.
that is just going to set up such a good winner's side
Absolutely.
later on in the day. Of course, we're the home of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Every single game, all 26.
Right
This
here.
is game 10. Here's Richard on the inbound, trying to get a steal. It's Camp Point Central. Now a whistle and a foul is called. And there was a rocket down behind the play. There was a couple of bodies there on the floor. 22.3 seconds to go, and that's going to send Rich Hart back to the line with 14 points. He's been at the free throw line quite a bit here over the last few minutes.
Yep.
Take another look at it here as the foul called. Camp, I think, was in a battle there a few moments ago. Foul, though, was on number 34.
Not the guy you want.
Ippinson.
Not the guy you want to send to the free throw line here. If you are Camp Point, he's been red hot from the free throw line.
Hit the first, gets the second. 44-38 the score.
6 for his last 6 at the free throw line.
Here, bringing it up the floor. Here comes Camp Point Central down 6. Got to move quickly over to the right side. Here is Holman. Holman with it top of the key. Holman will drive inside. Ippinson will lay it up and in. Luke Ippinson has got 8, 44-40. Not over yet, but that took a lot of time off the clock.
That was the biggest part there, and I think that just kind of comes with the the young freshman there. That was Wes Holman with the basketball the whole time there. Took about 10 seconds off the clock, and in the time right now, time is not your friend whatsoever for Camp Point. Now you got to figure out how you're going to get this steal. There you see Holman. He did find the nice find to his sophomore buddy there, Luke Ippinson, who's got 8 points unofficially, but 44-40. It's going to come down to if the Panthers can execute on this steal here.
Good to have you with us. Next game of the day, Pittsfield will take on Peoria Christian here on the consolation side, which we'll have that for you here in just a little bit. But the winner of this one will get Liberty tomorrow, 9 a.m. Our friend Chris Frankhauser will have that one there at Brophy Hall tomorrow. And then we'll have Chris doing the 10:30 game at Brophy Hall, and then he'll be joining us for a 3-man crew in the afternoon on Championship Day. Championship Tuesday.
Get to hear all 3 of us at once. How about that?
Yes, gonna be fun. I don't know if the people back in the truck are thinking that, but they're like, oh, great, we get to listen to all 3 of them now. 5.6 seconds to go, 44-40. Rockridge getting it inbounds. Rich Hart lost it for a moment. Taken away, 1 second left, lays it up, but that's gonna do it. The basket good by Luke Houston. That's gonna put him into double figures, but the final score ends up being 44-42 as Rockridge will move on. A 21-5 third quarter is the difference in this one. They come back and win it. And the Rockets will take on the Eagles of Liberty in the consolation semifinal game tomorrow at Brophy Hall.
Mr. Dwayne Hulett will grab the victorious head coach, Mr. Jordan Harris, who does just a great job there at Rockridge. He's able to bring these young guys up. They're able to succumb to, be strong and get the win over Camp Point Central. So they will move on to the consolation side of things. Like you said there, Wyatt, they will go to Brophy Hall tomorrow for the 9 a.m. game, I do believe.
Yes, sir, 9 a.m. tomorrow there at Brophy Hall. And my, oh my, what a ball game it was as Dwayne finally getting the attention of the head coach for Rockridge, and we will send it over to Dwayne.
All right, Coach, you told me the other day I'd get to talk to you. Boy, they made it close at the end, though, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, Camp Point, they play hard, man. I mean, they're well coached. I'm glad that we came out in the second half with some fight and some fire. Started out the third quarter really well. That was probably our best quarter that we've had all year as far as, like, overcoming some adversity and turning it on the offensive end, so I'm proud to see that.
You guys are young, you're small. A little different than you've been in the past. That's been a challenge, I know, for you guys. You feel like you're coming along, though?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting better. We're starting to see things. The obvious things that I want us to see at the beginning of the year, the easy reads, right? The one more pass, the correct pass, the correct decision to make. I just want to see it more on time and on target when we do execute it. So execution is definitely something that we got to work at, but with a young group, it's not going to be perfect.
All right, well, good luck, and we'll see you in Brophy Hall tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
We'll send it back to you guys. Game 2 is in the books.
Game 2 in the books. Thank you, Dwayne. As here at the campus of Western Illinois University, Western Hall, as the Rockridge Rockets hang on 44-42 ball game. 2 games, they've been close. Day 2 off to a fast start. What a day. And we got another one coming up here in just moments as Pittsfield will take on Peoria Christian. But for Dwayne Hulett and our wonderful crew, our friend John Reynolds, my name's Wyatt Reed. Been a pleasure broadcasting this one. Game 3 of the day coming up in just a few moments on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.